Effective communication is important in every aspect of our lives. Even in TV shows, we can find examples of negative and positive verbal communication. The way we communicate establishes how we are viewed by others. Even when watching TV shows, we can create an opinion on a character strictly by how they choose to communicate with the other characters. TV show writers write and portray characters certain ways so that we can correctly infer the type of character they are supposed to be. Negative and positive communication skills allows the characters to establish the perfect personality traits for different characters. A character that is an example of bad communication skills would be Ross from Friends. Throughout the 10th season of Friends, we continue to see a lack of good communication skills from Ross Geller. Although in the show you can tell Ross is very intelligent, he struggles getting the other characters to listen to him. When talking about his work and knowledge in paleontology, they immediately quit listening. Effective communication means making people listen. Even when talking about something that isn't particularly interesting to all your listeners. Your poise, your diction, and your confidence should make your listeners want to soak in every word. Another way Ross portrays a negative way to effectively communicate is in Season 6, Episode 4. In this episode, Ross begins his first job as a professor. The anticipation of him about to teach his first class makes him so nervous that he accidentally starts talking to his class in an awful British accent. This is definitely not good communication skills. His fake dialect made his class believe things about him that weren't true, which affected his ability to lecture his class and effectively communicate as a professor. In addition to Ross's other bad communication skills, Ross could never learn how to effectively communicate with Rachel. Throughout the show, Ross continues to lie to Rachel and make poor choices when effectively communicating with her. First, it's when he's trying to talk to her about the way he feels about her. It takes him many episodes to try and tell her, and then he only tells her because Chandler had already accidentally mentioned it to her. Then, when they get together, Ross never tells her that he didn't read a letter that she had written him. This letter was very important. If he would have told her that he didn't read it, it would have gotten him out of a lot of trouble. Any communication is better than no communication. When it comes to Rachel, Ross is the best example of bad communication skills. All things considered, Ross from Friends isn't good at effectively communicating. From trying to tell his friends about paleontology, to talking in a British accent to his class, to neglecting communication at all when it comes to Rachel. This proves Ross is a poor communicator. In the show, Ross was portrayed as a good guy, but a bad communicator. When learning to effectively communicate, don't be like Ross.